President Zelensky wages what he calls a battle of good versus evil. He's asked a hero of the silver screen to join the resistance.
What is this? It is theater!
Actor and Jedi Master Mark Hamill joins me now.
Actor and Jedi Master joins me now.
If you can, take me back to that moment of speaking to Zelensky, who has compared Russia to the evil empire. What was that conversation like?
If he had any self-awareness, he would say, I just did a pretend role as a righteous guy who saves the universe. Skywalker joins resistance. Okay, let's see who's joined the battle of good and evil.
President Zelensky wages what he calls a battle of good versus evil. He's asked a hero of the silver screen to join the resistance. Star Wars legend Mark Hamill, known to audiences, of course, across the world as Luke Skywalker, was asked by Zelensky to serve as an ambassador for Ukraine's Army of Drones project, the mission collecting money and equipment to help Ukraine be supplied with drones in its fight against Russia. Actor and Jedi Master Mark Hamill joins me now.
Actor and Jedi Master joins me now. It's a silly bit, but it's real. That's the crazy thing about it. And look at his dumb pose. He's like, I'm a big boy and I'm a big Skywalker and I'm going to fix the Ukraine war. Shut You're stupid. What is this? Like, look how he's sitting. He's sitting like he was in the military. Did he even join the military? He's sitting like this on an angle and like he's upset and he's like, we're going to fight the war and we're going to get it done. CNN. This is supposed to be CNN's like serious time. That CNN was supposed to be a real news network now.
Thrilled to have you with us. We appreciate it so much. The team is very excited. We're giddy. I'll just be honest about it. But we've got some important stuff.
We're giddy. We're not going to call out any war propaganda. Don't even worry about that. We're giddy.
Discuss here, and that is what's going on in Ukraine. If you can, take me back to that moment of speaking to Zelensky, who has compared Russia to the evil empire. What was that conversation like?
If he had any self-awareness, he would say, I just did a pretend role as a righteous guy who saves the universe. That's what the interview should be. What is this? It is theater.
When sovereign nation was invaded by a hostile foreign power, something we haven't seen in my lifetime, I guess.
We haven't seen in my lifetime. I had the Wikipedia page up today. We got to live in reality here, people. List of invasion, 2000 to present. That's 2000 to present. A country invading another country? Huh. I mean, that's... Huh, how could that ever? This is 1945 to 1999. How many, dude? I mean, like when I first read this list, part of me, because you know me, right? I always want to be fair to the other side. It's like you got India, Pakistan invading. Pakistan invaded India. Wow, in 1999. Okay, didn't know that. But then, okay, you look back here, 84, India invades Pakistan. So, clearly there's a cycle of violence and a cycle of trauma being passed back and forth to these two communities. And that's bad. Every time you talk to people about the issue, they try to push for more war. They try to demonize the other. And they say they're evil and we have to go, something like this. And that's kind of what Mark Hamill's doing here when he says that I've never heard of an invasion of a country in my lifetime. He's saying, oh, Russia's uniquely evil. And are they evil? Sure, yeah, okay, fine. But this is a lot of them. Here's another India, Pakistan, 1947. So they're going back and forth on each other. India, Portugal, 1954. Yeah, because India... See, this one, I kind of want to give it a pass and say, okay, fine. India's trying to take its territory after World War II. After colonialism has destroyed them, they want to get these little kingdoms back. I said, okay, so I'm going to give India a pass on that. And then I say, wait a minute, Ukraine used to be part of Russia until the Cold War ended. And now Russia is just doing what, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they're not bad guys. It's bad what they're doing. What I'm saying is we got to live in reality, people. We're going to war. This is what this is. People are beating the drums of war and they want you to pick a team and they want someone to be evil and a good guy and we're on the good team and they're bad team and we got to go and fight. And now they got that fucking idiot from Star Wars. It's a brainwashing campaign. Let's continue it.
Well, like everyone else that follows the news, I've watched since the end of February when sovereign nation was invaded by a hostile foreign power, something we haven't seen in my lifetime, I guess.
Never heard of that.
When my business representative said President Zelensky wanted to have a virtual meeting with me, and I was
business representative publicist. Let's call it what it is. Huge opportunity, huge photo op. Let's get it done. Let's set it up. Let's make a story out of it. It's fake.
No, I was just going to say, let's talk about that. Ukraine is asking for more help as Russia steps up these kamikaze drone attacks across the country. And
this guy, honestly, why are you on this show? This is a news program, right? This is Mark Hamill. Star Wars is a great movie. It's an honor to be in it. It's cool. He didn't really do much after that. That's okay. That's fine. No, you know what? I'm being negative. I'm being negative and just calling this guy's career bullshit. I don't want to say this guy's career is bullshit. I'm sure he's had a great career. He kind of reminds me of William Shatner. When William Shatner, the star of the original Star Trek TV series, when they made the movie, he was like too kooky and he was talking shit a lot. So then the people making the movie were like, okay, we're not going to include you. We're going to put Spock in it, Leonard Nimoy. And then William Shatner, the actor who plays James T. Kirk, the captain of Star Trek Enterprise, he started putting up YouTube videos saying, hey guys, come on, put me on. You're a goof, dude.
that's where you come in. You've traded droids for drones. And let's talk about that.
I know, Army of Drones. It does sound like another episode of Star Wars, but it does. It's terrifyingly real. I mean, you see them bombing civilian targets and even a children's playground. Just awful. But Ukraine needs drones. It's as simple as that. Drones define war outcome. And they need drones to monitor and protect their people.
Brought to you by Star Wars. It's just like Attack of the Droids. Star Wars Episode 2. It's just like that. They are good. Those guys are bad. And yet drones win wars. Honestly, Star Wars, they put their name on fucking everything. I remember when the last Star Wars series came out, I was in the grocery store and the oranges were like Star Wars oranges. How did you get this contract? They got the Star Wars oranges contract. Well, guess what? Star Wars is not going to stop there. They're going to get the goddamn drone contract too, aren't they?
Drones are their eyes in the sky. So we're asking people to go to the website and contribute whatever they can, and not just monetarily. If they have drones, they can donate drones. And I know a lot of drone enthusiasts have multiple drones. So that's something they could do as well. They can go to u24.gov.ua/dronation.
Dronation?
Anything you can afford.
Oh my God. Is it donation, but they called it dronation? I'm sorry. It's a tragic situation. We could all be going to World War III. The whole world's economy is going to be thrown on its head. We're going to suffer. All of us are going to suffer. And yet I have to laugh that they made their thing dronation. This is marketing 101. You can't make it dronation. Dronation is the name of like the kids program. They're like, hey, join Dronation. I love drones. Yeah. Some kids like this. Meow. I'm doing a drone attack. Pew, pew, pew. Dronation. That's what they're doing here. But to make it the tag for the donation, people are going to mess that up. The whole website's stupid. u24.gov.ua/dronation. No, you go do bit.ly/Ukraine drones. That's the website, idiots. Holy shit. Let's bring on our first caller. We got a caller here.
I condemn the actions of Russia and Putin. I am not a pro-Russian person. I know they sit there and think that I'm pro-Russia just because I bring out the facts of Ukraine.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I've had several people tell me that I must be listening to Putin propaganda. Really? I'm in Canada. All these fights in the world, this is intergenerational trauma. It goes back and forth. And it will never be resolved except for with loving kindness and compassion and forgiveness, which no one seems willing to do. Like there's no negotiation. It just seems like if I'm not pro-America, Ukraine, then I must be a Putin puppet. And therefore, and that's my problem with it, is that where's the
You're
option
either one
here?
side or the other.
That's the war drums, right? Like, I mean, that's the first casualty of war is the truth. And in this case, the truth is that we are all one humanity, and people want you to say, no, that person's not human. They have to be killed, whatever it is. It's very complex. I'm not saying that we don't have to join now because he's a piece of shit. I just feel like NATO pushed, like really lured him into it.
Yes, definitely. That right there is my position. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, Putin is righteous, because I know that there's a lot of corruption in Russia. I know that a lot of wrong has happened there. But I also know that there's a lot of corruption in Ukraine. And I know that there's a lot of corruption in the United States and in the UK. And I definitely know that NATO didn't stick to the defensive measures that they claim to have been. They were supposed to be a defensive alliance.
You know, as a brown guy, like I have a lot of Hindu nationalists and racists in my family, and I'm Hindu. You know how many Hindu nationalists I got just kicking around, and they're starting like fights in England and shit. They're bad, but it's a lot of them, and you have to kind of work with them. And the idea of like, it does seem like, okay, it's Nazis, don't talk to them. You know what I mean? Like I still feel like we should be on the Ukrainian side. Russia is aggressing. You know, I just don't like the propaganda of it. I'm Canadian. I'm kind of on your side as Israel. Like, I'm technically on your side. Why can't I say it's an apartheid? Like, can I just say it's an apartheid? I'm on your side. I mean, like that's the thing. I'm in Canada. Like, I'm not going to go fight it. I'm just saying what the truth is. And like, we should be able to say the truth. Let's say whatever we want. Say the truth, especially. And the moral of the story is, you are loved because you are loved. Such is the nature of love and kindness. Okay? So now that I've done my karmas, make sure you do your karmas. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and sign up for meditation. Ascension is upon us, foolish. Sign up for meditation immediately. Ha! Am I still here?